Chapter 9: Cybersecurity Basics. Most accounts are not compromised through sophisticated hacking. They're compromised because of weak passwords, reused credentials, or someone clicking a link they shouldn't have. The human is always the weakest link in any security chain, and that means education is the most powerful security tool available. In this chapter, Mr. Pat Golding makes the class write down their own passwords and look at them honestly. The results are uncomfortable. Then he walks them through two-factor authentication, the full anatomy of a phishing attack, and the social engineering techniques that have nothing to do with code and everything to do with exploiting human psychology. Key concepts: password, strength and management, credential stuffing, password managers, two-factor authentication, phishing and its variants, social engineering, and safe online behavior. Let's get into it.
Week 9. Cybersecurity. You asked everyone to write down their current password on a piece of paper, not to show you, just to look at it ourselves. Then you went through a checklist.
Does it contain your name, your birthday, or pet's name? Is it fewer than 12 characters? Is it a real word or common phrase? Does it lack numbers, symbols, or mixed case? For every yes, your password is compromised.
Not might be, is.
Because attackers run those patterns first. Password 123 has been used by over 2 million people. None of them thought they were being obvious. The most important thing about passwords isn't length alone or symbols alone. It's uniqueness, complexity, and not reusing them across accounts.
What makes a strong password? Minimum 12 characters, ideally longer. Mix of uppercase, lowercase, numbers, and symbols. No real words, names, or dates. And unique, never reused anywhere else.
The reason uniqueness matters so much comes down to credential stuffing. When a database of usernames and passwords gets leaked, which happens constantly, attackers take those credentials and try them on every other major website. If you use the same password everywhere, one breach compromises everything.
Using the same password everywhere is like using the same key for your house, car, safe, and office. Someone copies it once, and they have access to everything.
And the solution to managing many unique, complex passwords is a password manager. Tools like Bitwarden, which is free, generate and securely store a unique, complex password for every account. You remember one strong master password. The manager handles everything else.
It's the obvious solution once someone explains the problem properly.
Most good solutions are. Now, two-factor authentication. Even if an attacker has your password, what does 2FA prevent?
They can't log in without a second form of verification, a code from your phone or a code from an authenticator app that changes every 30 seconds.
The types of 2FA, from strongest to weakest: hardware key, which is a physical USB security key and the most secure option; authenticator app, Google Authenticator, Authy; time-based codes; SMS code, better than nothing but vulnerable to SIM swap attacks; email code, least secure.
Setting up 2FA on our Google accounts took about 3 minutes. You said those 3 minutes might prevent years of pain.
That's not an exaggeration. A compromised email account can lead to cascading account takeovers across every service that uses it for password resets. 2FA is cheap insurance with enormous payoff.
Friday was phishing again, but deeper. You showed us a real example, a PayPal email that had genuinely fooled thousands of people. Everything looked perfect. Logo, formatting, language.
One character different in the sender address. A 1 instead of an L. That's all. And the psychological mechanisms it exploited: urgency, authority, trust in a recognized brand. Those are the real vulnerabilities being targeted, not technical ones.
Social engineering, hacking humans rather than computers.
It exploits trust, urgency, and authority. No antivirus stops it, no firewall blocks it. The only defense is awareness, knowing the signs and slowing down before clicking.
Types of phishing. Email phishing is mass-sent fake emails. Spear phishing is targeted and personalized using specific information about the victim. Smishing is SMS-based. Vishing is voice or phone-based. And farming compromises DNS itself to redirect legitimate URLs to fake sites.
The golden rule across all of them: legitimate organizations never ask for your password, payment details, or sensitive information via email or text. If something feels urgent or slightly off, go directly to the official website by typing the address yourself. Don't click the link.
You ended the week with something that stayed with me. In cybersecurity, the human is always the weakest link, which means education is the most powerful security tool there is.
And it's true at every level. The most sophisticated technical defenses in the world can be bypassed if one person clicks the wrong link. Understanding the threat is the first line of defense, which is exactly why this conversation matters. Kevin will round up the chapter now. Over to you, Kev.
Cybersecurity is not just a technical problem, it's a human one. The most important things you can do to protect yourself cost nothing except a few minutes of setup. Use a password manager, enable two-factor authentication on your critical accounts, and slow down before clicking anything unexpected. Those 3 habits alone would prevent the majority of personal account compromises that happen every day. Remember, your password is compromised if it contains your name, birthday, or a pet's name, if it's fewer than 12 characters, if it's a real word, and especially if you've used it on more than one site. Change it. Use a manager. Enable. Do it this week. In Chapter 10, the final chapter, everything comes together. We zoom out from individual devices and skills to look at the bigger picture, how an organization's entire IT infrastructure is designed, managed and connected. Active Directory, domain controllers, group policy, servers, and the difference between on-premises infrastructure, the cloud, and the hybrid models most organizations now use. Chapter 10, Domain, Infrastructure Overview, final chapter coming up.